And it's nuts. I mean, we came out and hit a ton of shots in the first half, which is wild when you saw the shots we missed against Davenport. And but the bigger thing you had was, I mean, we did have Norgard not in foul trouble and having that inside presence to keep the game a little bit more balanced. But no, the guys obviously didn't feel sorry for themselves. They were excited to come out and play and played really well. It's huge, especially to have the balance, and we've been really, really balanced at home. It's been a lot of different players, and to have Marcus, not only get up 7 shots and have a relatively quiet night for him. And Pete I mean, he's a big physical kid, and he played like it. And I actually thought Pete played really well against Northern. I thought that was as good a week as he's had. And if we can keep him playing at that level for a couple more months here, we'll be a better team. I mean, we've known he's a great shooter. I mean, that's why we recruited him. But he's putting in the time, and obviously making some shots has built up his confidence. And, I mean, he's shooting it as confident as you're ever going to expect, especially for a freshman. And it'll be tough for him to keep up the percentages and efficiency that he has right now, just because, I mean, teams are looking for him now the second he crosses half court. So finding open looks for him is going to continue to get tougher. But obviously that takes some gravity away from Marcus and Dodge, and other guys' shots are going to get more and more open. And those are the things you're looking for when you're trying to be hard to guard. I mean, sometimes it gets lost when guys are turning down some shots and maybe not always hitting them, but sometimes that's the things that allow somebody like Marcus and Ty and those guys to be successful. Guys that are willing to do the dirty work and move it and constantly be trying to get those guys shots. And they're good shooters. I mean, Josh and Nate are both in practice. There's lots of days where they're hitting a ton of threes, and you don't always see that when you only watch the games. But we're confident in that. I mean, you saw that at the end of the Davenport game. We're down 3. We ran a play for Josh, and he stepped up and knocked it down. Obviously, it took us to overtime, and we didn't win the game. But, I mean, there's some big-time shots. Nate hit some huge ones at Grand Valley. I mean, obviously, Ty had the one that put us up, but Nate came out of a timeout down 5 and hit the one that probably kept us in the game. Yeah, I mean, we have a locker room that's really playing for each other. Some of that's leadership, some of that's there's just that feel. Even they knew they didn't play their best at Davenport, but I mean, you can go all the way back to the Moorhead game. I mean, it was late in that game, and ever since then, I mean, they just kind of looked at each other. We're on a 3-game losing streak, and things aren't going well, and that would have been an easy game. That, yeah, Moorhead's a really good team. We'll come back and try to get the next one. And they're like, no, let's get this one. And ever since then, I mean, if I'm correct, I think Davenport has been the only slip-up. And that's just we got to good together this right now. And there's going to be some more struggles over the next – whenever we got left 14 regular season games here. I mean, the league is really good, and hopefully we can continue to improve and that bond stays strong. I mean, it just feels good because it's, I don't know if you can throw all the cliches, the process. I mean, these guys went through the battles, and then last year there was just the way the injuries and some things kind of went wrong last year. Like, when they were freshmen, we weren't very good, and we made a little run at the end of the year. And then last year, I think we were a better team than our record, and there was a lot of adversity, and we were playing well at the end. But it's just good that they trusted it and trusted in each other and trusted in the coaching staff, and that if they keep working, good things will happen, and hopefully that'll be the case the rest of the year. Saginaw, when they're going, they're really good. They're kind of searching for consistency. They got some players that have been around a long time and have proven that they can go for 30 on a given night and be a really difficult guard. And Wayne's got really, really good guard play. They got multiple guys that can beat you off the dribble and shoot, and they can get into you pretty good. They're hard-nosed. So both of them are a little bit up and down. I think Wayne's getting healthy and going to be a challenge, and Saginaw they can be really good when they want to be. The maturity and the trust part is huge with Marcus. understanding that. And we've talked a lot. I mean, it's going to be better for you if you can empower other people. And there's still going to be nights when we need you to go crazy. A lot of those are going to be in the biggest games, sometimes those tough road games, when things just aren't going well, and then maybe you'll have to bail us out. But in terms of staying healthy and staying everything, like, it'll be best when you can do it. And one of the big improvements he has is he has worked on his body. I mean, he's still skinny, but when he's going to the basket now, I mean, he's playing through a lot of fouls, and he's getting to the rim and being strong at the rim.